Hello, this is Marvin Chambers with this week's Real Talk, Real Tip of the Week. This week's tip has to deal with the notion of stewardship, which is part of our personal brand series. And I'll talk about what stewardship is again in a second, but want to start with a quick story. Have a very successful friend on the West Coast that's an entrepreneur, an IT strategist doing some great things. And a couple of weeks ago, we were reminiscing about his time in corporate America, working for a large company on the West Coast as well, and how he really wasn't that successful and didn't feel successful. In fact, he told me about the time when he was doing this very important project, was really well done, high quality, got a lot of praise. But unfortunately, he didn't get the praise. He's an Asian American, and they got him confused with another Asian American and gave them the credit. Wow. Tell you about not stewarding your results. So what is stewardship? What stewardship is humbly yet confidently letting others know the great work and the value that you're providing to them in the organization. So what I want to do today is give you 6 quick steps to effectively steward your results and steward your value in the organization. Step 1, really simple. Make sure you work with the folks that you work with and the key stakeholders around and understand what's important to them. What are their critical needs? That's the number 1 step. Step 2, you go to them and make sure you get a clear alignment on what you're going to do to add value. What are the solutions that you're going to provide? Step 3, you're going to get alignment with them in terms of what you're going to do again, but also what they're going to do to help you be successful. Partnership is extremely important, especially when you're dealing with really value-added, high-profile work. Step 4 is measurement. You gotta measure. Make sure you're really clear on what are the measures for success, whether they're quantitative measures or qualitative measures. Step 5 is really getting an understanding of what is your cadence in terms of communication. How often are you going to come back to them with progress reports on how well you're doing and the results? That's important because then you establish a way to continually get the work in front of them. The progress that you're making gives you an opportunity to course correct if you need to, etc. And then lastly, you actually execute against that stewardship by communicating those results on a continuous basis with that cadence. That way you know you get credit for the work and you do it in a way that's not boastful. It's a process that you set up. You set up the process to talk about what you're doing, how you're adding value, how you're going to measure it, giving them progress reports, and then getting clear on how you're going to help each other along the way. So I hope you found this tip on stewardship very helpful. Please send me likes, comments. Let me know how you may have used this situation yourself in the past. Again, this is Marvin Chambers, Executive Coach, with this week's Real Talk, Real Tip. Have a great one.